Nikki Didit. I felt like no one cared about my welfare. No one ever really cared. Too busy with their own lives to ever notice mine. Not one single checkpoint demonstrated concerned behavior. I was a witness to it. I was standing right over there. Can they see me? I asked myself. I always stay listening for a hey, yo, you good? I had been practicing my quick reply. Yeah, I'm fine, how about you? But that opportunity never came. The sky turned gray and the clouds grew somber, signaling the invitation for a precipitation party. Let it rain like a river that takes on too much water. Eventually it's gonna overflow, taking on too much. Life can morph burdens into pain. Struggling to stay afloat can drown you in your own pity. They didn't hesitate to seek out the lighthouse for guidance, to amp up their souls and charge their compasses, all while absorbing the energy within me, weakening my existence, forcing me from my peace of mind, a place I fought so hard to be. Now it feels like I'm trespassing on unfamiliar territory. I don't recognize the eyes you chose to wear. They appear to be refurbished spectacles, reformed to view images of any silhouette, equipped with blind spot diversion to block out glares, so the vision appears clear. You provided options for transparency, but you don't discern me when you're blankly staring at empty space. You don't perceive the mental sensory due to a lack of contributing factors when it goes unnoticed, while distractions control us. See? Now it's just empty and abandoned. Imagine how I feel in unpleasant role I'm cast for in every unpublished scene. You would never see my talent or engage any focus real. You don't care how that makes me feel. Transferable energy clings on, lingering like bad credit, while the debt collector attempts to settle arrears to the last drop, making sure to leave no residue with charged off trauma bonds that band-aid attempts can't mend. I am unlikely to benefit from my own reserves, even when rationing out samples. The greed instilled in others leaves me with a cup more than half empty. Takes as droplets of aggression and aggravation. Souls of restoration become the equivalent of a siphoning rotation, gassing up with less fulfillment, leaving you stranded, dismissed and in distress. If I went away today, no one would recognize it until time was far gone. It's a lonely life when you do it so, though illusions confuse the idle hand and fold you like a bad hand dealt, skipping you like, ooh, no family around me. There's no time for me, lacking emotional comfort leaves me empty, riding on fumes. I'm stuck in this place, in my head, losing my mind. The lonely silence I hear sounds like screaming trauma to my ears. A constant concert amplifying the frequency of unbalanced treble thoughts. I wrote with depressed words, aesthetically hiding like black in the night. You know it's still there. The internal audio is off rhythm, stuck on the same track. It's hard to continue the advance forward like a broken knob. Feelings are out of control. Triggers like a bullet speeding in the slow lane, and you don't wanna know where that road goes. You don't wanna know where that road goes. A hazardous amount of emotional distress, and not one flare to light the sky. You realize no one is gonna show up. The only contact in your phone is you, so you dial the number and call. Your last message was, I tried my best, I always did, it just never was enough. I ran out of fuel, I cruising but never lost control. I always maintained my lane but had nowhere to go. So just like I was born at night, I'll go into the dark. The yellow lines reflect, leading me to the lot of no traffic. The quiet hum of steady and lights notifies me that